Party people, guess what? It's 2023 and we're back again, another episode. And look, the room looks totally different. It's brand new, it's a new year. It's supposed to look different. This is your boy Precise, and I have an extra special guest for the brand new year, Miss Raesita Allen. I know your name, but tell the party people what you do.
Hi, I am a speech-language pathology assistant with a bachelor's degree in communicative disorders and over 10 years of experience.
Okay, you work with children?
Yes, I work with children, mostly ages 0 to 5.
0 to 5. How do you work with a 0-year-old?
Well, interesting, because we actually play with an infant or a toddler. I primarily use play therapy to get progress from my children.
Okay, because I just happen to have a child who's had speech therapy. I have 2 children who's had speech therapy. But prior to that, I had no idea how it works when it comes to kids. Right.
Okay.
And when I walked into the room, I seen a whole bunch of different stuff. So kind of tell the people the different techniques and things that you use in order to give therapy to a child.
Okay. So when I'm working with a child, I really enjoy working with them and using play therapy primarily to get them to engage. It's been my experience that children will learn more when they are having fun. And so that's the way that I like to work with most of the children that I work with.
Okay. And what are some of the things that, because like I said, my children have speech therapy.
Yes.
And, I know all therapists are kind of different in their approach. Like what's something that makes you different?
Okay. Well, in my practice, what I like to do is work with parents. So I bring parents into the room for the entire session because I like to communicate what it is that we're doing and why. So I will break down strategies and tell parents exactly how many times we need to do repetitions because it is important to do those repetitions in order to receive progress from your child.
And do you give homework? Do parents have to work on speech at home with their children?
I definitely give homework.
Okay.
Homework is important. There was one specific instance where I gave homework to a parent, and she was very honest with me. And she said, that assignment to work on following directions at home, I take that with a grain of salt. And I looked, and I was like, oh, really? Why is that? And she explained to me that she has older children that do not listen or follow directions, and so she assumed that instruction to practice following directions at home is not really a big deal. So, for all you parents out there who have therapists working with you and they give the direction to practice giving directions at home, what we're doing is actually trying to increase your child's vocabulary. Because oftentimes when we're giving directions to your child in a therapy session, we have the understanding that your child may not understand the words being used, and that way they need guidance to help them follow through on the direction so that they can do the things that they are expected to do.
The other thing is repetition, right? Because, whether your insurance is paying for it or you're paying out of pocket, most people are getting therapy once a week, maybe for 30 minutes.
That is exactly true.
Right? So if you did anything for 30 minutes a week, your chances of really remembering are slim to none. It requires practicing it at home, right?
Exactly. This is why parents are imperative to parental guidance, because without the parents' help and support of their child at home on a daily basis, your child is not going to receive as much practice as necessary in order to increase their language and speech development.
I see. And so, where are you from, anyway?
I am from California.
Okay. You sound like you're from California.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Sunshine State, California. Carson, California, actually.
Okay. Okay. What made you want to get into speech therapy?
Interesting question. I actually come from a background of speech disorders myself.
Okay.
My father stuttered. My grandmother stuttered.
Really?
I have 3 uncles who stuttered and a few cousins. So speech disorders actually run in my family, and I've actually got to experience the impact and the effects of what it's like when you have a speech disorder like stuttering, which there is no cure for.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was my next question.
There is no cure for stuttering. However, there are strategies that we use to manage stuttering.
Okay.
And I got to watch that my entire life growing up. And I also got to see how great of an impact speech therapists have had on loved ones. So that's why I got into this field.
So let me ask you this. So you said there's no cure for stuttering.
That's
Do people
right.
improve though?
Yes, they
I feel like they
definitely
do. I've known people who stuttered a lot younger and sound a little bit better now. Maybe they take more time to speak or something like that. They're a little more calm or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, so we have a number of strategies that we use for people who stutter, including breathing techniques.
Okay.
Yes, rhythm. So my father was a master at managing his stutter, and I learned so much from him. And so, yes, breathing techniques are very important when when you have a stutter. Slowing down the rate of speech
Okay.
is very important when you have a stutter. And all these things help to improve the quality of your speech.
Okay. So outside of stuttering, what are some of the, I guess, either disorders or issues that people have with speech? I know lisp is one of them, but what are some other ones?
All right. So speech pathologists work with many different types of disorders, from receptive and expressive language disorders
Okay.
to Down syndrome to
Okay.
autism.
Okay.
I work with a full range of communicative disorders.
And what are some of the ones that you actually see real progress in terms of being able to solve?
The children that I work with come to me without any language at all. Most of the time, parents are trying their best at home and nothing seems to work. I've been called many things, a miracle worker.
Okay. Okay.
However, it's not magic. It's just applying the knowledge and the strategies in a very strategic way. And I have that information to share with parents to make this a lot easier for them.
Okay. So tell the parents how they could reach you, get in contact with you.
Okay, so parents can find me online at parentalguidance.com.
Okay. Just the website, no social media, not yet?
Not yet. I'm working on it. Just the website for right now.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Well, it was my pleasure talking to you, and I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy having this information, especially people with young children that may be frustrated with their progress in speech and didn't know that there was a solution, or at least a place that they could go to, right, for help.
Exactly. I'm here to support and empower parents with all the strategies, knowledge, and resources that parents need. And I just want everyone to know that I'm here.
Okay. So, party people, this is your boy Precise. It's 2023. New background, new business, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.